once again use protein efficiently to repair and rebuild tissue. What recent research reveals is that this natural trigger also improves insulin sensitivity, enhances mitochondrial function, and lowers the inflammation that silently erodes muscle integrity with age. That means it is not just about muscle size, it is about restoring energy, balance, and vitality at the cellular level. So today, we will uncover how this $1 food works on a molecular level, how it interfaces with hormones and metabolism, and why modern science now considers it a key ally in maintaining strength and longevity beyond 70. If that sounds intriguing, stay with me, because what you are about to learn may completely change how you think about aging and muscle health. For most people over 70, the struggle to maintain muscle is not about a lack of effort or motivation. It is about biology, a quiet shift that takes place inside the muscle cells themselves. Scientists call it anabolic resistance, and it is one of the most misunderstood aspects of aging. Here is what is really happening inside your body. When you are young, the muscles respond almost immediately to signals from amino acids, the building blocks of protein. The moment protein enters the bloodstream, a molecular messenger called mTOR lights up inside your muscle cells, telling them to start building new fibers. It is a smooth, efficient process, but as we age, this signal weakens. The mTOR pathway becomes sluggish, almost as if it has forgotten how to respond. The result is that even when you eat protein, your muscles do not fully register the message. It is as if you are speaking the right language, but the body's translators are asleep. Over time, this blunted communication leads to thinner muscle fibers, slower repair after activity, and a noticeable decline in strength. This is not merely cosmetic, it affects balance, metabolism, and even brain function. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Imagine your muscles as an orchestra that once played in perfect rhythm. The protein you eat is the music sheet, but with age, the conductor begins to lose coordination. The notes are the same, but the music no longer resonates. The challenge is not the music itself, it is the conductor's ability to guide it. Now, here is where this story becomes fascinating. Scientists discovered that this $1 food contains a bioactive molecule capable of restoring sensitivity to that muscle-building signal. It acts almost like a wake-up call to your mTOR pathway, reminding it how to interpret the language of amino acids. Instead of forcing more protein into the system, it makes the system listen again. That single shift transforms how efficiently your muscles use nutrients. What recent research reveals is that when this natural trigger is consumed regularly, older muscle tissue begins to behave more like younger muscle, not because the amount of protein increases, but because the efficiency of protein utilization improves. This finding has changed how researchers think about muscle preservation in aging. The focus is no longer just on how much protein we consume, but on how effectively our bodies respond to it. If this is making sense so far, consider subscribing. I share this kind of science every day to help you understand what is truly happening inside your body and how nature has already built remarkable systems for repair and renewal. When scientists began comparing different protein sources in older adults, they expected one clear pattern, that more protein should always mean more muscle. But the data told a different story. Individuals who consumed moderate amounts of protein, combined with specific natural compounds from whole foods, often built more lean tissue than those relying on protein powders alone. The reason lies deep in the molecular machinery that governs how muscle cells read the body's nutritional environment. Here is what is really happening inside your body. Every time you eat, your muscles evaluate the incoming nutrients and decide whether to enter a state of growth or preservation. Think of this as a biological traffic signal. When the light is green, muscles synthesize new protein